Let me take you once again to the journey of the business study bank transaction. So last two sessions which we had all related to what does the bank mean, what are the characteristics of the bank. Then we studied about the what are the different services offered by the bank, what are the relationship between the bankers as well as between the customer, and moreover we talked about the functions of the banks. Those all students who are watching this, keep this in the mind: the characteristics of the bank, the function of the bank. These questions have been appeared in the exam, so these questions are for 3 marks. For how many? For 3 marks. Today in this session we are going to talk related to different types of banks, right? So these different types of banks are means specialized in themselves. These different types of banks which we are going to study, they are being specialized in their work. Okay, now what type of specialized is been there? See, the first type of bank, what is it's a central bank or Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India, which came in the period of 1935. From there onwards, right after independence, totally this monetary institution is working for the country called as India. It's a autonomous body, independent body. It doesn't works under the central government or under the state governments. Right now, Reserve Bank of India is having the whole authority to observe all the number of banks which are been running. So all the banks which are been running in the India, they must and should be connected to the Reserve Bank of India. So it is called as a bankers bank or mother of the banks. RBI, even it is called as a banker bank or mother of all bank. So this is the bank which is having the power to issue from the coins to the notes. From the coins to the notes, only on the guidelines of Reserve Bank of India. So it is even called as a central bank, it is called as a bankers bank, it is even called as a mothers of all the banks running in the country called as India. Next one is it's a commercial bank it is. The word itself says it's a commercial. The bank is there only to lend the money and to earn the profit. Lend the money to earn the profit. Lend the money in the sense giving the money for the different purposes. Okay, commercial it is. Just to earn the money, the bank is very. Very next one, industrial development bank. The word itself says it's related to the industrial sector, right? The bank is ready to work for the development of the industrial sector, whether it is of making of the industry or bringing of the machines, whatever things related to the way towards the industrial sector, our secondary sector, right? The bank is ready for it. Land development bank or agriculture bank, it is been said, right? It's a land development and agriculture. Here we are, India is an agriculture nation. Our farmer requires a many number of tools in their agriculture sector for the production purpose. The bank has came forward to help to those all who are related to the, whether it is a land development issue it may be there, or whether it is related to the agriculture sector issue may be there. So bank is going to provide them the financial help for the development purpose. Indigenous bank, dear, this bank is which is been lent by money lenders. Now these money lenders, they are do not run under the RBI. These are the people who gives the money, right? The rate of interest is also not fixed. Sometimes we see the different issues arises due to them, but they are not a part of. But then also this is a bank where we see the money is being handed over to the other person on the different form of rate of interest. So this is one sort of indigenous bank which doesn't become the part of the Reserve Bank of India. So it's a one of the risky bank it is. It's a one of the risky bank. Money lenders, saukars, jagirdar, talukdars, right? Those who are rich, who used to give the money. Okay, and the next one is cooperative bank. It is. This is a bank which has been begun from the village sector, right? This is a bank which is going to help to all those people, mainly towards the village sector itself. This is a bank which came long time back when it has been found by some of the rich farmers, right? The rich farmers came forward to help to the marginal as well as the poor farmers, and from there onwards growth of this bank reached to the top, and today this bank called as a cooperative bank is been available in all the villages as well as the taluks, towns also to up to the cities. These all banks work for the which one, for the providing the financial assistance to the which one, to the public according to their need. Okay, so these are the different types of banks they work on. And another side, our main topic comes now. It's about the types of bank accounts it is there. Okay, when we enter into the bank is going to give us a special privilege related to the different forms of accounts, and among that four accounts are the saving bank account, current account, recurring deposit account, as well as the term deposit account. Now let us go briefly one by one. What does this saving bank account means? This is the account which is been used or which has been made for all the number of people from the small age to the up to the old age. You can open this account. There is no limitation is been kept. It is open to every one of them, and as ever when we go and open our account, the first account will be the saving bank account itself. The word is saving. You are going to save your money. You are going to save your money, and the money which you have saved in the bank, on that some sort of interest will be added and it is handed to you. Okay, this bank doesn't requires any sort of big things to be presented. This account is to open to every one of them, right? From the pensioner to the salaried person, from the pensioner to the pensioner in the sense one after the retirement, okay, to the pensioners, to the salaried people, to those people, even businessmen also, even who businessmen also, they can, and joint accounts for the childrens, for the students, even those, or they also can open what the account called as a saving account. This is the account which is been highly opened, and this account is more compared to the current, recurring, as well as the term. So this account is beneficial to all of them. This is the reason this account is been day by day what it is been increasing. Okay, so you are saving your money instead of keeping in the way in your home. You have brought up your money and you have kept in the way in the bank in the name of saving bank account, and you will get a good rate of interest every after 3 months of a span of time. Okay, 3 months of a span of a time means like January, February, March. 3 months over, April 1st, you will get the rate of interest on the money which you have kept in the way in the bank. Okay, so in this way it is been done. So this is a account which is opened by everyone. Now this account is called as a current account. This account is not suitable for the common man. It's a suitable to only and only to the one who does the business. This account is very suitable to the whom, to the businessman. It's because businessman is always engaged in the way in the finance, right? You are engaged in the finance. For example, if you take any of the petrol pump, if we take, okay, the owner of the petrol pump, you too have seen that the persons, right? Those all people who reaches up to the petrol pump, they fill up their tanks with the petrol and in return they give the money. In this way, 100 to 1000 people every day they come to the petrol pumps. Now, can those all money can be kept with themselves? Answer is no. If they keep, there is a chances of any sort of theft or any sort of other things. So keeping that in mind, the businessman what he does is that after every 2-3 hours, according to the collection, what he does, he goes to the bank and he deposits. Banks give him the facility what, that how much of time you want to deposit, how much of time you want to withdraw, but within the limit of the bank. Time, right? It doesn't mean at 10 o'clock night you went, 12 o'clock night you went. It doesn't mean that. In the time, how much of money you want to deposit, how many times you want to withdraw it, but the bank takes the maintenance charge from the account holder, one who has opened the account called as a current account, monthly charges. Okay, it's because he is going to keep a record of your transaction. As I said, if you do 100 times also, 100 times also, you will get the proper information from whom? From the bank. So this account is not suitable to whom? To the others. It is only suitable to whom? The one who is having the business. Okay. The third one is recurring deposit account. It is recurring deposit means you felt that in the future I should go with these all things, right? Now, like for example, you asked to your father, related to that father, at the age of 26 I want a bike. You decided, now your age is 18, and in the 26th of age you decided to take a bike. So you kept a demand. Father, when he asked you a demand and he asked the rate of the bike, he found that it's very costly and he can't pay those all. So father decided to go with the account called as a recurring deposit account. So father, what he did, he started investing the money in the name of recurring deposit account. It is also called as RD account, where monthly father started keeping 2,000 rupees, and at the end of 6 to 7 years it converted into bulk of amount with the rate of interest added by the bank. So keeping in the future in the mind, what you can do, you can go with the bank account called as a RD account, future keeping in the mind. Okay. Term deposit account, it's a fixed term. It is fixed. Like for example, today you kept 2 lakh rupees today, and after 7 years, right, every bank is having his own criteria. Some of the bank will go up to 6.5 last, some of the banks 7, some of the banks up to the 8 years. So last it is. So if for example, if you deposit 2 lakh rupees today, after 8 years, it's a long term, it is term deposit account, it's a fixed account, it is. Okay, in that fixed account today you kept 2 lakh rupees, after 8 years, completion of its time, maturity time, when it finishes up, 2 lakh will be converted into 4 lakhs, double will be converted into 4 lakh, double will be there, right? Dear, keep this in mind, you have handed over your 2 lakh rupees to the bank and you have given him to use your money for 8 years. In 8 years, the bank, he invests the money in the different infrastructure, he earns the money, and in return to you, he converts that money into plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 lakh rupees. In this way, the term deposit account it works, which is even called as a fixed deposit account. Okay, so fixed deposit account, term deposit account, it's a long period of a time. Recurring, keeping future in the mind. Current, it is for the businessman, and saving, it is to all of us, where we can save our money. The another topic, it's related to Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India, as I said, it's a mothers of banks and it's a bankers bank. Today in India, we are seeing that there are 12 nationalized banks are been there, with the 21 private banks, with the 46 foreign banks running in the country called as India. Okay, so these all related to the types of bank, and another side types of bank account, and with the which one, with the RBI mothers of banks or the bankers bank, with how many? 12 nationalized banks, 21 private banks, and 46 foreign banks. Let us go to the way to our new topic called as a postal department in our next session. Thank you.